Welcome, everyone, to the campus of McMurray University in Abilene, Texas, home of the Warhawks, where your Southwestern University Pirates are getting ready to kick it off against the Warhawks in their second game of American Southwest Conference play. The Pirates will be wearing white jerseys trimmed in black and gold with black numbers. They'll have black pants trimmed in gold, and, of course, they'll be wearing their new slick helmets with the awesome new logo. The McMurray Warhawks will be wearing black jerseys, plain white numbers, and white pants, just plain white pants with flat finished maroon helmets that are emblazoned with the players' numbers. Stick with us here. We'll be kicking off in about 10 to 12 minutes. We don't have a crowd mic tonight, but we're going to work with what we have. We're in the city of Abilene. The internet is a little sketchy, and so hopefully we won't drop any frames for you. So far, it's looking pretty good, and we're looking forward to some good Division III American Southwest Conference football. So make sure you stay tuned. The Pirates come into this afternoon's game 1-2 on the season, 1-1 in ASC play. They dropped their opener to Cal Lutheran, who are now ranked in the top 20. They're 3-0 after their first three games. They went to Mississippi, the Pirates did, and knocked off the Belhaven Blazers 34-27. And then in their conference home opener last Saturday, dropped one to the number one team in the country, the University of Mary Hardin Baylor Crusaders. The McMurray Warhawks are 0-2. They've only played two games. Their opener against Trinity was canceled, and so they're also 0-2 in ASC play, dropping their opener 42-36 to Howard Payne, and then dropping their game last week against East Texas Baptist University by a score of 24-15. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with more Southwestern University Pirate football on SHN Sports. I'm Chuck Cracy. Joining me today will be Mickey Holden and Kevin Schmeiser. We'll be right back. Welcome back, Pirate fans, to the campus of McMurray University here in Abilene, Texas. We're getting ready to get underway. The McMurray Warhawks just entered the field. Want to give you your Pirate starting lineup for today on offense. At wide receiver, number 3, Austin Costilleja, and number 28, Jeremiah Richardson, as well as number 10, Eric Ovalle, and Ethan Powell. At left tackle, Joe Nielsen. At left guard, Matt Gomez. At center, Demetrius Elko. At right guard, Josh Taylor. At right tackle, Charles De La Rosa. At tight end, Drew Ball. At quarterback, Landry Gilpin. And at running back, Jaquan Marion. On defense, starting for the Pirates, at defensive end, Edmundo Suarez. At defensive tackle, Seth McCrum. At the other tackle, Nick Hackett, captain. At the defensive end, on the other side, number 94, Jason Lund. At linebacker, we have Alec Gomez and Bernard Century. At the NI position, we have Peyton Vaughn. At strong safety, J.J. Slack. At free safety, Peyton Ludeman. And on the corners, Elijah or Eli Norris and Jackson Reese. As I mentioned, we don't have a crowd mic, but we're getting ready to do the anthem here. We probably won't be able to hear it over the stream. And that's just the part of the deal when you're doing Division III football. Not every stadium has all of the amenities that even some high school stadiums in the 5 and 6A classifications do here in the state, but we put on a pretty good broadcast, I think, despite some of these setbacks, and we're looking forward to a good game. According to the scoreboard here in the stadium, that's Wilfred Moore Stadium, by the way, here in Abilene, in case you're on the way out here and you need a way to figure out how to get here. There's about 6 minutes and 54 seconds until we kick off. And, of course, the Pirates just now entering the field. They have an American flag, a Texas flag, and the new secondary logo flag, which is an 1840 flag, which is very similar to a Texas flag, but it's in Pirate black, white, and gold. One day I might have to purchase one of those flags for my he shed. And here come the Pirates onto the field. As we mentioned, they're wearing their white jerseys and black numbers, black pants trimmed in gold. And it's a pretty warm day out here in Abilene. It's pretty nice this morning when you woke up and went outside, but it's starting to get a little hot. And so, fortunately, I'm in a little bit of air conditioning here. Our poor camera person, Mickey Holden, over on the deck is outside. But she'll be okay. She's accustomed to that kind of stuff. And, of course, the Pirates, as they always do, enter the field, cross the field to the opposite touchdown and take a knee and make a quick prayer to our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ as they get prepared to go to battle here in ASC conference play. Both teams really needing a win here today. The Pirates having dropped one last week against the Mary Hardin Baylor Crusaders. And as we mentioned, the Warhawks dropped both of their first 2 conference games. One to Howard Payne, the next to East Texas Baptist University, the Tigers. All of those are pretty good teams. And this McMurray team, don't let them sneak up on you. The McMurray Warhawks, those games were tight, and those are top teams in this conference. So we expect a pretty good game. Looks like there is an invocation going on right now. Of course, we can't hear it. But we will stay here with the broadcast despite the lack of crowd noise and the fact that we can't hear the invocation, which is surely will be followed by the national anthem. It's a beautiful campus here in Abilene at McMurray University. It's not a bad drive either. It's a little lengthy from Austin, the Georgetown area, but about 3 hours and 45 minutes one way. And, of course, everyone will now stand for the anthem. I thought maybe we might be able to pick it up, but unfortunately that's not going to be the case. But we'll also stand hand at heart facing the American flag. We'll be underway here shortly. And it looks like that is the anthem now. We'll get underway here. Pirates, of course, across the field from where we are here in the home press box. But that'll give us a good angle of the visiting sideline. You'll also notice a pretty decent crowd of Southwestern University Pirate fans have traveled, and as usual, Slim Fan sticks out there in the middle with his gold shirt and gold head. He, of course, the father of defensive captain number 77, senior Nick Hackett. As you see, Nick Hackett is coming onto the field as a captain along with number 94, Jason Lund, a 6-foot defensive end out of Azle. And, of course, number 22, the offensive captain, Brandon Jennings. For the Warhawks, we're going to have number 3, Vincent Jones, the quarterback, Vincent James, along with, looks like that's a 64, right? It could be. That's a really long 6 there on his jersey. That's Daniel Zamora, the captains for the McMurray Warhawks. Looks like the Pirates have won the toss and have elected to receive. McMurray will defend. I'm a little directionally challenged, Kevin. Is this the north or the south? That's the north. So the Pirates will receive on the north end. The McMurray Warhawks will defend the south side of the football field today to open today's game. Pretty good crowd for the McMurray Warhawks as well. And why not spend a Saturday afternoon watching some good college football? You know, when you're in the Austin area, there's a lot of competition for things in terms of entertainment. But here in Abilene, I'm not so sure that Saturday afternoon there would be much better than college football. You know, I think college football is just as good in the Austin area for entertainment, but you know, there's a lot of live music, lots of restaurants to eat at, fun things to do. But here in Abilene, I'm not so sure. You know, typically when I come here, it's to do a football game, so I'm in and out. I don't get to actually enjoy the town. I did notice there were a list of things to do in the facilities at the Schlotzky's I stopped and ate at here. And they include a World War II museum, which I wouldn't mind going and seeing at some point. Jared Mendoza will be kicking off for the Warhawks. Back deep to receive for the Pirates is Austin Castilleja and Eli Norris. They didn't get any opportunities to return kicks last week. The Mary Hardin-Baylor kicker took them out of the game. This one will have an opportunity as Castilleja decides he'll take a knee, and the Pirates will take the touchback and the ball on the 25-yard line, ready to get the offense out here on the field. We don't have the clock on the scoreboard today, so I'll keep you updated on that. For some reason, the clock's running right now. Oh, they reset it to 15 minutes. And out come the Pirate offense from the sideline. Landry Gilpin, the quarterback, with Austin Costilleja lined up beside him in the backfield. Gilpin takes the snap, drops back. He's pressured, rolls back to his right, flips it up over the middle. Had a receiver open deep over the middle. That was Austin Costilleja. Pass a little too deep, is going to fall incomplete. There on the coverage, Xavier Gale. And Costilleja had 3 steps on him, and had that ball been delivered accurately, that's probably an early touchdown for the Pirates. Instead, it's going to be 2nd down and 10 with 14:52 remaining here in the first period. Jaquan Marion in the backfield now with Landry Gilpin. Gilpin takes the snap, follows Marion, and that Warhawk defense is there quickly. Big number 95 leading the charge, Xavier Newells. And that's a loss of a yard. Now they're going to give him a gain of 1. It's going to be 3rd down and 9 now. 14:33 and counting here in the first quarter. Jaquan Marion, the running back. You have 3 receivers on the near side of the formation for the Pirates. 1 receiver at the top of the formation. Gilpin looks over the defense. Takes the snap. Hands, fakes to Marion, rolls to his right. Nobody's open. He looks over the middle, and he's able to complete it to number 84, Ethan Powell, for a first down at the 45-yard line. There on the stop for the Warhawks is going to be number 8, Cale Rosen. But it'll be a first down Pirates here early on the opening drive, and so they keep the drive alive there on a 3rd and long, able to convert. Gilpin breaks the huddle. Costilleja, the running back, beside Gilpin, a tight end on the far side of the formation with 2 receivers, 1 here on the near side. Gilpin takes the snap, rolls to his right. Looking down the field, it hits Costilleja over the middle for a completion, and that's likely the same play that was called on the opening play. He'll catch it for a first down into Warhawk territory at the 38-yard line. And that Pirate offense is on the move. Pirates huddle up. Gilpin gets the play from the offensive coaching staff. And the Pirates will break the huddle. It's going to be Jaquan Marion in the backfield with Landry Gilpin, 2 receivers on either side of the formation. Costilleja in motion. Gilpin takes a snap, pitches it to Costilleja. He's got a block on the edge from Marion. He's able to pick up 9, 10, 12 yards up over the 25 to the 24. Another first down for the Pirates. 12:53 on the clock. That'll be wound here as soon as the chains are set. White Hat winds the clock. Play clock moving at 25 seconds. 1st and 10 from the Warhawk 25. Jaquan Marion, the running back, with Gilpin. He's got a receiver at the top of the formation. 2 here on the near side. He'll fake to Marion. Gilpin has to sprint out to the right. He's got the 20, and he'll step out around the 18-yard line. They're going to give him the 17-yard line. So that'll be a gain of 7 yards, maybe 8. Make it 8 yards because it's 2nd and 2 now for the Pirates. Inside the red zone here early with 12:22 and counting on the game clock. Jaquan Marion, the running back. 2 receivers, top of the formation. Eric Ovalle here on the near side. Gilpin moves Marion to the other side of the formation. Takes the snap, fakes to Marion. Has Jeremiah Richardson there in the flat. Pass a little bit too tall. It's going to fall incomplete, bring up 3rd down. That'll stop the clock with 11:58 remaining here in the first quarter. Pirate offensive line looking pretty good here early. Gilpin has been under a little bit of pressure in this drive, but Gilpin pretty creative with his legs, able to get away from that pressure and make plays downfield. Jaquan Marion remains the running back, 2 receivers either side of the formation. Have a tight end here on the far side. Pitch to Marion. He'll break up over the 15 to the 14. That'll be a first down Pirates. They just needed to pick up that first down yardage. Did a little toss to Jaquan Marion. He used his speed to get outside and carry it up to the 13, where it'll be 1st and 10 for Southwestern University. Warhawks a little winded on this long drive. It's 11 minutes and 38 seconds and counting here in the first quarter. Jaquan Marion will be the running back. There'll be 3 receivers at the top of the formation, 1 here on the near side. Gilpin takes the snap, rolls to his left, sets up, flings it to the corner of the end zone. Caught. Touchdown, Ethan Powell. Or they're going to say it's incomplete. It was broken up there at the last second. It hit him in the hands. It's a good pass from Gilpin, but give credit to the defensive player, number 4, Gervarius Seals for the Warhawks. So it'll be 2nd and 10 now for the Pirates. That'll stop the clock at 11:20 remaining in the quarter. Jaquan Marion, the running back, 2 receivers, top of the formation, 1 here on the near side. We have a tight end top of the formation as well. Gilpin takes his snap, rolls to the left. We have a flag thrown, generally in the area of holding. Gilpin flings the pass into the end zone, not on target, and incomplete. Looks like the Warhawks will accept the yardage, so it'll remain 2nd down, but it'll move the line of scrimmage from the 13 to the 23-yard line. Pirates need to get down to about the 3-yard line for a 1st down, so it'll be 2nd and 20 here. Pirates have a couple of plays to try to cut that down, and then they'll have a decision if they don't convert before 4th down. Jaquan Marion remains the running back for the Pirates. 2 receivers top of the formation, 1 here on the near side. We have a referee interrupting play. He decides otherwise, and he'll back out. Gilpin takes the snap, tucks it, runs. He's at the 15, cuts outside at the 10, leans forward to about the 8, where it will be 3rd down and about 6 yards, maybe 5. Pretty good gain there from Gilpin. Make it 6 yards. Pirates in the huddle here. This is a chip shot for Will Herbst, Pirate kicker, but of course you want to get a touchdown out of this drive to open today's game. Twin receivers on either side of the formation. Jaquan Marion, the running back, 10:50 and counting. Gilpin takes the snap, looks over the middle. His pass is too tall, intended for number 21, Aiden Huerta. It's going to be incomplete, and Coach Austin will send out the kicking unit, and we'll see Will Herbst here early. Herbst, a very good kicker, but he hadn't had many opportunities this season. The Pirates are scoring touchdowns, so he's kicked a lot of extra points. He had his first field goal attempt against the Mary Hardin Baylor Crusaders last week. He was able to make that kick. This will be a 26-yard attempt. Snap, hold, kick is up. And Herbst's kick is good, and the Pirates take an early 3-0 lead with 10:38 remaining here in the first quarter. We'll stay here with the broadcast. Make sure you remain tuned in on SHN Sports. And we have a timeout on the field. Hopefully that Warhawk player will come off the field under his own power. Never a good thing when an injury occurs. That's going to be the D lineman Devin Nixon getting a little bit of assistance, but he's able to move out onto the field on his own. Primarily, the Pirates huddling up on the far side, the kickoff team. Back deep to receive this kick for the Warhawks is going to be number 7, Darren Boston, along with number 9, Jaden Wilson. Charlie Fournier will kick off for the Pirates. He's the kickoff specialist, the freshman. The replacement for Will Herbst after he graduates after this season. Fournier gets his foot into it. It's a deep kick. It's going to be fielded around the 5 by number 9. And good coverage there from the Pirates. That, of course, Jaden Wilson on the return there defensively. They didn't exactly get a number, but you got to kind of have to think J.J. Slack was involved, number 15, the all-star special teams and defensive player for the University of Southwestern University Pirates. Warhawks come out in formation. Quarterback fakes to the running back, flips it out into the flat. It's caught at the 20. Norris there able to push him out of bounds. That receiver is Jamond Lilly. Quarterback Dexter Weibel is the gentleman in number 7 at the QB1 position. They have a couple of receivers here on the near side of the formation. A single receiver at the top. Wiley takes a snap, hands off to the running back. Bernard Century is there quickly to swallow up D. Robinson and drop him for a couple of yard loss. It's going to bring up 3rd down and about 5. They have the ball marked at the 20-yard line. Weibel, the quarterback, barks out his cadence, and then they pause and look at the sideline. Weibel with Robinson in the backfield, 2 receivers on either side of the formation. Weibel takes a snap, drops straight back, flips it into the flat to Robinson. He'll pick up the 1st down before he's forced out of bounds by number 11, Peyton Ludeman, the free safety. But the Warhawks will have a 1st down at the 27-yard line. Clock moving at 9:24 here in the first quarter. Pirates up 3-0. Weibel has 2 backs in the backfield with him now. One an H-back up near the line of scrimmage. The other Robinson. The snap, Weibel fakes to Robinson, flips it as slant, and it's caught by number 4. And that's Montrell Moulton, and he'll give the 1st down signal as he's wrapped up by number 23, Jackson Reese. So they'll flip the formation here, take a snap. Heibel will hand to the running back, number 22, D. Robinson. Not much there. He may pick up a yard there on the stop for the Pirates, number 93, John Guerrero. Gain of 1. Coming into the game, our interview from SU Football Weekly presented by Sheraton Austin Georgetown Hotel and Conference Center. That, of course, number 90, Noah Clarkson. Weibel takes the snap and flips it over in the flat. Pass incomplete there on the coverage, Jackson Reese. It's going to bring up 3rd down. That'll stop the clock with 8:19 remaining here in the first quarter. Cameron Session now the running back with Weibel for the Warhawks. 2 receivers either side of the formation. And we'll have a penalty flag on the Pirate defense as number 94, Jason Lund, came across into the neutral zone, causing the offensive tackle to move. He was able to get back, but big number 75 for the Warhawks couldn't resist. Dropping back, Daniel Hernandez. They step off 5 against the Pirates. That'll move the line of scrimmage to the 48, where it'll be 3rd and about 4 yards. Warhawks need to get to the Pirate 48-yard line for a first down. Big play here early for the Pirate defense. See if they can get off the field here with a stop. Force a punt. It is that area of the field where you never know. Teams may go for it there around midfield. Weibel takes the snap, drops straight back, flips it down the sideline, hits the receiver in the hands, but he's unable to haul it in. That receiver is Jamond Lovely, number 1. Good coverage there by Eli Norris. And out comes the punting unit for the Warhawks. Garrett Hannon will do the kick. Back deep will be J.J. Slack and Austin Costilleja for the Pirates. It's a high snap. Punter able to grab it. He gets his foot into it, and it's a high spiraling punt. It's going to land out of bounds. It landed right around the 18 out of bounds. We'll see how far up they'll mark it. They're going to give the Pirates the 23-yard line, first down and 10. 7:59 remaining here in the first quarter. The Pirates will huddle on the sideline. And they'll come out from the sideline. Into formation. Jaquan Marion will be the running back, 2 receivers either side of the formation with Landry Gilpin. Pirates up 3-0. First play of the second drive of the game for the Pirates. Gilpin takes a snap, hands to Marion, coming back this way, and Marion gets skinny and finds a couple of creases up over the 30 to the 31. Finally stopped by number 3, Coriel Fillmore, but it's going to be a gain of about 8. Pirates need to get to the 33-yard line. Ball marked at the 31 as they huddle. Gilpin comes from the sidelines with the play. Jaquan Marion leaves the field. It looks like number 21 will replace him in the backfield, Aiden Huerta. Gilpin takes a snap, flips it to Huerta in the flat, but he's going to get wrestled down pretty quickly by one of the big linemen of the Warhawks, number 94, Rance Russell. So no gain on the play, maybe even a loss of a yard. It's going to make it 3rd and about 3. Ball marked at the 30. Clock still moving at 6:52. Pirates break the huddle, come to the line of scrimmage. Jaquan Marion back in the game in the backfield with Landry Gilpin. 3 receivers here on the near side of the formation, 1 at the top. Gilpin takes a snap, fakes to Marion, drops back, spins around to his left, sets up, throws a deep pass to Costilleja, who's able to catch it at the 30-20. He's not going to be caught. Touchdown, Pirates, with 6:18 on the clock. Gilpin started to his right, spun around to his left, was able to set up and throw a deep bomb to Austin Costilleja for the first touchdown of today's game, pushing the lead by the Pirates to 9 points. Point after attempt coming up from Will Herbst. Coleman Kerr will do the honors on the hold. There's the snap. The hold is down. The kick is up. And it's good, and the Pirates take a 10-0 lead. We'll take a quick break here and return briefly for the kickoff. Stay tuned here on SHN Sports. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the campus of McMurray University, Wilfred Moore Stadium. Charlie Fournier getting ready to kick off for the Pirates. And he'll hammer it. It's a returnable kick fielded at the 5-yard line by number 9, J.T. Anthony. He'll carry it up over the 20 to about the 24, where he'll be stopped there. Getting up off the bottom there for the Pirates is going to be number 11, Peyton Ludeman. So the Warhawks will have their second possession. They'll start about the same area that they started on their first possession. They were able to move that ball up to midfield before they were forced to punt. Dexter Weibel, the quarterback. Warhawks will have 3 receivers here on the near side. Weibel joined by the running back Cameron Session. Weibel will hand to Session. He'll carry it right behind center, pick up about maybe 4 yards. A whole galley full of Pirates there waiting on him. Alec Gomez leading the charge along with number 6, Jordan Harley Patterson. They're going to give him a gain of 4. It'll be 2nd and 6 with 5:45 remaining. And actually the clock is moving here in the first quarter. Pirates on top 10-0. Weibel will take the snap. He'll hand to Session. Session cuts it up, and he gets really close to the first down before he's tripped up by Bernard Century, and they're going to give him the first down at the 35. So Weibel looks to the sideline for the call from the Warhawk coaching staff. Session will remain as tailback. Warhawks have an H-back, Reagan Sullivan, in the backfield, lined up a little bit closer to the line of scrimmage to lead block for Session or Weibel, depending on who carries it. 2 receivers top of the formation, 1 here on the near side. Weibel takes the snap, hands to Session coming this way. He cuts up over the 35, near the 40. They're going to mark him about the 39.5. Alec Gomez again there on the stop for the Pirates. They're going to give him a gain of 5 to the 40. Weibel has same formation, except 2 receivers are stacked here on the near side. Weibel takes the snap, fakes the handoff to Session, looks to run, carries up, able to get away from big number 90, Noah Clarkson, but then he trips. So you got to kind of credit that tackle to Noah Clarkson. It's a loss of 1, maybe 2 yards on the play. Going to move the line of scrimmage to the 38, where it'll be 3rd down and 7. 4 minutes and counting here in the first quarter. Again, Session, the running back, with Weibel. 2 receivers either side of the formation. And they'll catch the Pirates offside. No flag, though, and big 94 Jason Lund gets a big mitt on the quarterback Weibel and brings him down. The flag did come out. It just came out late. Noah Clarkson able to get on that loose football, but the referees were saying he was down anyway. But it was an offside penalty against the Pirates, so they'll mark off 5 yards, and it will remain 3rd down. A much more manageable 3rd down for the Warhawks. Line of scrimmage now the 43. They need to get to the 45. Session, the running back, with Weibel. 2 receivers either side of the formation. And that Pirate defensive line is antsy to get in there. They've been able to get some penetration. They like that. There's a snap. Weibel drops straight back. Has a receiver open, hits him over the middle. Jackson Reese making a touchdown-saving tackle against the receiver Christopher Martin. But it'll be Warhawk first down in Pirate territory at the 40-yard line. It's Weibel and Session in the backfield for the Warhawks. 2 receivers either side of the formation. There's the snap. Weibel drops straight back. Flips it out in the flat. Pass is complete to number 1, Jermond Lovely for a first down, and that quarterback is actually Carlos Garibay. I didn't realize the Warhawks had replaced their quarterback, but it'll be a first down for the Warhawks at the Pirate 25. And the Pirates have an injury, so we'll take a quick timeout. We'll actually stay here with the broadcast, but an official's timeout on the field. I want to mention that on Wednesdays, SU Football Weekly, presented by Sheraton Austin Georgetown Hotel and Conference Center, will be there again this Wednesday to discuss this game and the upcoming game. Make sure you come out for those. If you can make it to the Sheraton, please do. If you cannot, then certainly tune in. Want to give a shout out to our sponsors while we wait. Antioch Georgetown, Chapel Realty Group, Roger Chapel, Chick-fil-A, Chisholm Trail Pediatrics, CJ's Catering, Hewlett Chevrolet Buick Volkswagen, Double Dave's Pizza, Eagles Wings Home Services, First Texas Bank, Gary Brown CPA, Georgetown Commercial Properties, Georgetown Shirt Company, Georgetown Title, Groove Line Productions, HEB, Hello Georgetown, John F. Lewis CPA, Mighty Fine, Minutemen Press, Waterboy Graphics, Primerica Financial Solutions, Derek McGill, Ross and Champion CPA, Rudy's, St. David's Georgetown Hospital, Schlotsky's, Sheraton Austin Georgetown Hotel and Conference Center, Stephanie Featherstone State Farm, Upstream Investment Partners, Scott Olson, Whataburger, and Wolf Ranch. Eli Norris, the injured Pirate, able to get up under his own power and walk off the field. That's a good sign. Carlos Garibay, the quarterback, he's joined in the backfield by number 22, D. Robinson. Two receivers either side of the formation for Garibay. He'll drop straight back, has to step up in the pocket, sets up. He's able to flip it. There's a penalty flag in the area of holding. He was able to hit Robinson for a decent gain of about 5 yards, but it's likely to come back in that area. It's either going to be a hold or a chop block. We'll see the call here. It is going to be a hold against the Warhawks. So they'll step off 10 yards from the original line of scrimmage. It will remain first down. Ball going to be marked at the 34-yard line. Warhawks need to get down to the 14. So it's first down and 20 for Garibay. Check that. They brought back in number 7, Dexter Weibel. Weibel will keep it to the right. He looks for a place to cut up, and nowhere there's Bernard Century, along with number 11, Peyton Ludeman, quickly up from the secondary to make a stop. Minimal gain. It'll be second down and about 17. Weibel takes the snap, drops straight back. He'll step up into the pocket and he'll throw it out. Hits the receiver in the hands, and that was Lovely, but Peyton Ludeman there to separate the football from Lovely with a good hit. It's going to make it third and long for the Warhawks. Clock stopped at 1:54. Weibel and Robinson in the backfield, two receivers, either side of the formation. Looking over the defense, Weibel takes the snap, hands to Robinson straight ahead. He'll carry it over the 25 to about the 23, and it'll bring up fourth down and about 9. And it looks like the Warhawks are going to bring out the kicking unit. Jared Mendoza, the kicker, in to make the attempt. Try to break the shutout. Snap, hold. The kick is down. And it is going to be good. And the Warhawks are on the board. The score now 10-3 with 1:16 remaining here in the first quarter. Got to give the Pirate defense a little bit of credit. Warhawks had them on their heels at the first part of that drive, but they were able to step up and get a couple of stops and force a field goal attempt after the drive resulted in a deep penetration into Pirate territory. As usual, the Pirates huddle on the sideline here before the kickoff, and Mendoza will come in and kick for the Warhawks. Back deep to receive for the Pirates going to be number 3, Austin Costilleja. And Jaquan Marion for what may be the injured Eli Norris. They may just still be looking at him to make sure everything's okay. Mendoza getting ready. He receives the whistle. They're able to boot it pretty deeply out of the end zone for a touchback, and the Pirates will take over at the 25. And Mendoza, not unlike what happened with Avila last week against University of Mary Hardin Baylor, able to kind of take the Pirate kick returners out of the game, at least to this point early. So 1:16 remaining here in the first quarter. The Pirates will break the huddle on the sideline, come out into formation. Number 25 now in the backfield, Oken with Landry. Gilpin will hand to Oakham. He carries it to the right over the 30 to about the 34. Pretty decent gain of about 9 there. Number 15 able to make the stop for the Warhawks. That's Timothy Leatherman. So it'll be 2nd and 1 for the Pirates here with under a minute and counting. We're actually at 46 seconds and counting. Landry Gilpin with Oakham in the backfield. Snap, though, hand to Oakham going to the left. He's got room, 40, 45. He gets up near midfield before he's dropped by number 15 of the Warhawks. That's Leatherman again on the tackle, but it'll be a first down Pirates at their 48-yard line. Clock moving with about 30 seconds. Not much of a breeze here today, so there's no strategy with hurrying to get a playoff here, but the Pirates are in formation. Oken in the backfield with Landry Gilpin. Gilpin takes it behind Oakham, carries over midfield to the 48-yard line before he's stopped. Credit that tackle to number 2, Christopher Baker. We'll take a break here as the quarter ends. Pirates on top, 10-3. Stay tuned here on SHN Sports. We'll be right back.
Southwestern University Football Weekly would like to thank the following corporate sponsors for making this broadcast possible: Antioch, Georgetown, Chapel Realty Group, Roger Chapel, Chick-fil-A, Chisholm Trail Pediatrics, CJ's Catering, Hewlett Chevrolet Buick Volkswagen, Double Dave's Pizza, Eagles Wings Home Services, First Texas Bank, Gary Brown CPA, Georgetown Commercial Properties, Georgetown Shirt Company, Georgetown Title, Groove Line Productions, HEB, Hello Georgetown, John F. Lewis CPA, Mighty Fine, Minuteman Press Waterboy Graphics, Primerica Financial Solutions Derek McGill, Ross & Champion CPAs, Rudy's, St. David's Georgetown Hospital, Schlotzsky's, Sheraton Austin Georgetown Hotel and Conference Center, Stephanie Featherstone State Farm, Upstream Investment Partners Scott Olson, Whataburger, and Wolf Ranch. Be sure to thank these local businesses for sponsoring your Southwestern Pirates.
Welcome back here to Abilene, Texas, where the Pirates lead the Warhawks by a score of 10-3. As we come out of the end of the first quarter into the second quarter, we'll flip sides and the Pirates will be moving towards the north. Oakham, the running back, with Landry Gilpin. Gilpin takes the snap, moves to his right, swings back to the left, and tucks it to run over midfield, 45, and he'll get out of bounds. Runs like a deer, Landry Gilpin. Able to get it up to the 44, just shy of the first down. It's going to be 3rd and short. A whole new unit will come in of skill players, a couple of linemen even. Nope. Looks like mostly tight ends and running backs. So they'll get into a heavy set here on 3rd and short. Quarterback is going to be number 17, Travis Moore. Jaquan Marion behind him. Moore will sneak it straight ahead, and he'll get behind his lineman and pick up 2 yards for a first down. They're going to mark it right between the 41 and 42. Credit number 35 for the Warhawks on getting a tackle, Jalen Rice. The Pirates will continue this drive, looking to add to their lead here. Warhawks were able to cut a 10-0 deficit to a 7-point deficit with a field goal on their last possession. Gilpin back in the game with Jaquan Marion, 2 receivers top of the formation with the tight end. Eric Ovalle here wide left. They'll fake to Marion and throw it down the right sideline. Pass intended for Ethan Powell, a little bit too long there on the coverage. Gervarius Seals for the Warhawks. That'll stop the clock with 14:02. Play clock moving with 25 seconds. Cam Collins will come into the game for the Pirates, along with number 21, Aiden Huerta. Jaquan Marion will be the running back for Landry Gilpin with 3 receivers at top of the formation, 1 on the near side. Fake to Marion. Gilpin had a lot of room in front of him. He tries to get it to Castilleja, but it's broken up by number 3, Coriel Fillmore. It's going to make it 3rd down and 10. Gilpin might have needed to run on that one. He had a good 7-yard gain ahead of him, but he saw Castilleja open briefly in front of him and flipped it over there to him, but the pass broken up by Fillmore. Pirates break the huddle, come to the line of scrimmage. 2 receivers here on the near side. They'll send Marion in motion. Gilpin will take the snap, be flushed out of the pocket to the right. Flips it downfield to Marion. A little bit out of his reach. There defensively for the Warhawks is going to be Coriel Fillmore again. It'll bring up 4th down. And the Pirates will bring out Will Herbst and see if they can pin the Warhawks here down deep in their own territory. Back deep to receive this punt for the Warhawks is going to be number 9, J.T. Anthony. Earps gets a good snap, gets his foot into a nice punt right inside the 5-yard line, out of bounds. What a great punt by the senior, Will Herbst. They're going to give the Warhawks the 3, maybe the 4-yard line. Looks like the 4-yard line. Great job by Will Herbst to negate any return and kick that deep into Warhawk territory. They got a long way to go to get points. Plenty of time here in the half, though. Pirate defense will see what they can force here. They've had opportunities to get turnovers this year and have done so. Some on special teams, some defensively. Handoff straight ahead. Nothing there. Pirate charge led by Peyton Vaughn, number 7. Quarterback remains Dexter Weibel. D. Robinson, the running back. Weibel has 2 receivers at the top of his formation. There's a snap. He drops back looking that direction. Rolls to this side. Bernard Century comes and punishes Weibel for daring to carry the football out of the pocket. Separates Weibel from his helmet. He'll have to come out for a play. Into the game to replace him is going to be number 13, Carlos Garibay. It's going to be 3rd and 9. 12:28 and counting. There's a snap. Garibay looking to throw. He gets hammered as he is releasing the football, and then the receiver, number 8, Christopher Martin, just got tattooed by the defensive back, number 24, Kadari Issa. I don't know if they're going to call that it looks like there's a penalty on the play. It might have been an offsides against the Pirates. That'll move the line of scrimmage to the 10. It's going to be 3rd and 4 now. Garibay remains in the offense with D. Robinson, his running back. 2 receivers on either side of the formation. Warhawks reset. Garibay takes the snap, hands to Robinson. He gets cut down by number 17, Alec Gomez. It's going to be stopped. No, he gets a first down. They're going to give him enough of a gain to the 14 for the Warhawk drive to continue here with 12:04 and counting in the half. So Garibay will stay in along with D. Robinson in the backfield. Fakes to Robinson, flips it out into a completion in the flat to number 11, Nicholas Kirkendall. He's going to be cut down by the Pirates, number 11, Peyton Ludeman, along with a couple of friends, including number 9, Patrick Nicholas. They're going to give a gain of about 7 yards on that play to the 21. Garibay and Robinson will remain the backs in the backfield. 2 receivers either side of the formation, stacked here on the near side. There's a snap, fake to Robinson. They'll flip it out to number 11, and Alec Gomez is there quickly to make the tackle on the receiver. Once again, Nicholas Kuykendall. Let's see. They didn't get any yards on that play, so it's going to be 3rd down and 3 for Garibay, the quarterback, and D. Robinson, his running back. 2 receivers either side of the formation, not stacked this time. Garibay drops straight back, flips it to Robinson in the flat that spins him around. Quickly coming up to make sure he's down is Jackson Reese. And it'll be 4th down as they lose a yard or 2 on that play to the 19. And they'll bring out the punting unit. Back to receive for the Pirates is going to be Austin Costilleja. Punting for the Warhawks, Garrett Hannon, number 47. Good snap. Punt a little wobbly. Fielded by Costilleja in Warhawk territory at the 48. He tries to return it, not much there. Ton of Warhawks there on the stop, led by number 15, Timothy Leatherman. So it'll be Pirate football in Warhawk territory at the 48-yard line here as we wind down about the last 10.5 minutes of this first half. It's only a 10-3 ball game. The Pirates really want to extend this lead if they can going into halftime. The Warhawks will be receiving the opening kick in the second half. Pirates will break the huddle, come into formation from the sideline. In the game at running back now is the senior Brandon Jennings with Landry Gilpin, two receivers either side of the formation. Costilleja in motion. They fake a pitch to Costilleja, and Gilpin will follow him. He's got the outside at the 45, and he'll run out about 3 yards shy of the first down at the 41. Pirates need to get down to the 38 for a first down. It's going to be second down and 3. Pretty good play. You fake it to Costilleja, and you use him as a blocker along with Brandon Jennings, the senior captain. Jennings will stay in as the running back with Landry Gilpin, two receivers on either side of the formation. There's a snap, and they'll pitch it to Costilleja in motion. He's got Jennings with a nice block in front of him. Costilleja able to carry it up to the 35 before he's dropped by number 1, Christopher Baker, a 6'4", 180-pound sophomore out of Arlington. That's a big defensive back here for a Division III school. Counting down at 9:55 remaining in the half. Costilleja will come out of the game. Jennings will remain the running back for Landry Gilpin. Two receivers on either side of the formation. Gilpin will hand to Jennings. He'll cut inside the 35 and be stood up right around the 33. Leading that charge for the Warhawks is going to be Coriel Fillmore. 2-yard gain for Jennings. Ball now at the 33-yard line. Gilpin comes in from the sideline with the play call. Jennings remains the running back. 3 receivers, top of the formation for Landry Gilpin. 1 here on the near side. Gilpin moves to his right. Sprints out. He's going to try to get the edge. Forced out of bounds. Man, that could have been a penalty there as he kind of roughs him going out of bounds. Good coverage or pursuit there, rather, from Josh Smith, number 5, the linebacker for the Warhawks. Gilpin moves it up to the 28. So it's going to be 3rd and 3. You know, this decision time, if you don't convert here on 3rd down, it's certainly within Will Herp's range, but do you want a touchdown or do you want that field goal? The Pirates break the huddle. Jaquan Marion now in at running back for Landry Gilpin. 2 receivers on the near side, 1 top of the formation. There's the snap. They fake to Marion. Gilpin runs straight ahead, has to back out, picks up a block from Marion, rolls to his right, flips it down the right sideline. Intended for number 21 of the Pirates, Aiden Huerta, but it's just a little bit too long. Coverage provided by Javarius Seals of the Warhawks. It's going to bring up 4th down. And you almost feel like the Pirates knew they were going to go for it on 4th down because they, went so deep down on that right sideline. Usually you just try to go for the first down and pick up a couple of yards. We'll see what Coach Austin and his offensive coaching staff have in store here for 4th and 3. Marion, the running back, with Landry Gilpin, the quarterback, 3 receivers on the near side of the formation. We have a timeout, Pirates, and we'll take it with them. Stay tuned here on SHN Sports. It's 10-3. We'll be right back.
Southwestern University Football Weekly would like to thank the following corporate sponsors for making this broadcast possible: Antioch, Georgetown; Chapel Realty Group, Roger Chapel; Chick-fil-A; Chisholm Trail Pediatrics; CJ's Catering; Hewlett Chevrolet Buick Volkswagen, Double Dave's Pizza, Eagles Wings Home Services, First Texas Bank, Gary Brown CPA, Georgetown Commercial Property,